So what's good, guys? It's your boy Noahthebeast back here again on YouTube, and today, guys, welcome back to another bracket fight video. And in this episode of bracket fights, we are going to be determining who is the best NFL team going into the 2026 season. So let's get started here, guys. If you guys have not already, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share this video with somebody that you know. And if you guys are a big sports fan or a big football fan, just like I am, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you agreed with or what you possibly went and disagreed with. But guys, let's get straight into this video, and we are going to be determining who is the best team in the NFL going into the 2026 NFL season. And I know, guys, it's only April, it's only May. I understand we're kind of in the peak of the offseason right now, but guys, the NFL draft just happened, and plus obviously the NFL schedule is about to come out as well. And so, guys, you know, I wanted to do this video just because I'm a big football fan. And it doesn't matter if it's the offseason or not. I am doing football content no matter what. But, guys, let's get straight into this video. So here's how the bracket fight's going to work. We have all of our seeds right here, and we're just going to determine, in our opinion, what is the best team in the NFL going into next season. All right, so starting off, we have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Chicago Bears. I think both of these teams are two top 10 teams going into the NFL. Obviously, when the 49ers are 100% healthy, they're one of the best teams in the entire league. We all know that. I mean, they just got my guy in Mike Evans this offseason. That should definitely help it's their offense. They beat my Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card last year, sorry to say. But you know, the San Francisco 49ers, they did get better this offseason. And I think when the San Francisco 49ers are healthy, they're at least a top 10 team in the NFL. As for the Bears, they lost DJ Moore this offseason, but I definitely think, you know, that they did lose some pieces. You know, they lost a guy in CJ Gardner-Johnson, but I still think the Bears will be just fine. I think they're still one of the best teams in the entire league. I still think Caleb is going to have another great year. But I don't know, man. This one is a coin flip. I mean, when these two teams played each other last year on Sunday Night Football, that game was absolute cinema, guys. Like, I mean, I remember watching that game. It was last year. I think it was in December. And that was like, what, like a 41-38 game. But, you know, this San Francisco 49ers team is nice. You know, like I said, when they are healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. So I'm going to go with the 49ers here. I hate the 49ers, but I'm just going to have to go with them for the sake of this video. So there we go. Next, guys, moving on to the other side of the bracket here, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Giants. The Giants got a whole lot better this offseason. I mean, I think with the healthy Scatterboo, a healthy Neighbors, and a healthy Jackson Dart, this Giants team could actually be pretty good next season. As for the Jags, they lost, you know, obviously one of their best offensive weapons in Travis Etienne this year. But I still think they're one of the best teams, at least in their division and in their conference. But I definitely think Travis Hunter coming back for the Jags should help. I mean, that dude's an absolute monster when he's healthy. I mean, his rookie season was a bit underwhelming, but part of that reason was just because he missed like half the season. I mean, even when he was playing right before he got hurt, he didn't do a whole lot. But I definitely think, you know, with another year to get used to this, to get used to playing at the NFL level, I definitely think we should see a great sophomore season out of obviously Travis Hunter. And so I still think the Jags overall are still the better team. So I'm going to pick the Jags to advance to the next round, to the Sweet 16. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Buffalo Bills versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these teams got considerably better over this offseason. I think the Bills defense got a whole lot better this offseason. And also, I think since finally Josh Allen has a #1 wide receiver, I definitely think this Bills team can still be good. I mean, they're probably not going to win the Super Bowl. They're probably going to, do what they do every year when, it's 11 to 12 games in the regular season and then choke as they always do in the playoffs. As for the Bengals, I mean, their defense is looking really good. I think as long as Joe Burrow stays healthy and as long as that defense can go and perform decent, I definitely think the Bengals can be a serious threat in the AFC. But, if we're just going band for band here, I think the Bills are the more polished team. I think they're more experienced. And I just think they could still be a better team in the regular season at least. I mean, I would love to see a playoff game against with obviously, these two teams that's going against each other. But I am going to take the Buffalo Bills to move on to the next round. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Denver Broncos versus the Cleveland Browns. Listen, the Browns are the Browns. I get it. They have a great defense and all, but, they did have a good draft, I think. But, the Browns are the Browns, man. I'm just saying that. I mean, I love Myles Garrett. I definitely think that Sanders in his second year in the NFL, I definitely think he could be better. But, the Browns are the Browns. They're just cursed. We all know that. But as for the Broncos, they have the number one offensive line in the league. I think last year they had the number one defense as well. So, I mean, this Broncos team probably has at least a top 5 roster in the NFL. And they finally got Bo Nix, a certified number 1 wide receiver. They got him Waddle from the Dolphins, which that was an excellent move. But I definitely think I like Bo Nix. He's at least, a top 10, top 15 quarterback in the NFL. They have a great defense. I mean, I definitely think Denver is still one of the best teams in the league. I don't think they're going to win 14 games again like they did last year, but I definitely still think they're one of the best teams, at least in their conference. So I'm going to have the Broncos winning this one. As much as I want to pick the Browns, it'd be crazy, but I am going to pick the Broncos to move on here. All right, up next, guys, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals also had a great draft. I think, they have solid pieces on their offense at least. I mean, they got Trey McBride and their rookie running back in Jeremiah Love, who I think is going to be an absolute stud. But who the heck is their quarterback? Is it going to be who? Jacoby Brissett? Because I know they just got rid of Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is probably going to start for the Vikings this year. But, I like Tampa here. I know Tampa Bay, they are a very old team. I think they're one of the oldest teams in the league, if I'm not mistaken. But I still think Tampa Bay is a far better team than the Cardinals, all right? Up next, guys, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Chargers, a classic AFC West showdown. I definitely think when the Chiefs are healthy, they're still one of the best teams in the league. They still got they still got their Kermit the Frog guy, Patrick Mahomes there. Obviously, I don't even know why Kelsey's coming back for another year. He should have retired ages ago. But they drafted well, I think, the Chiefs. I definitely think their defense got better. But who knows when obviously Patrick Mahomes is going to come back. I mean, they did say that obviously Patrick Mahomes could come back by week 1, but dude, he tore his ACL. He's probably not going to come back until at least week 4 or 5. But, I definitely think if you're looking at the rosters right now, I definitely think since, the Chargers did go and sweep the Chiefs last year, I still think the Chargers, they're the overall better team. But this is tough, man. I mean, I don't know who I'm going to pick, but I'm going to pick the Chargers here because I still definitely think they are a good regular season team. Who knows how the Chiefs are going to be like next year? It all depends on obviously when Patrick Mahomes is coming back because, dude, they're literally going to have to start Justin Fields if Patrick Mahomes doesn't come back in week 1. Guys, do you really trust Justin Fields? I mean, listen, I love Justin Fields. I love him as a person. But, he hasn't had a good career in the NFL so far. So, I am going to take the Chargers just for now to win this tournament. Well, not to win the tournament, but to just win this round at least. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Colts versus obviously the Washington Redskins or the Washington Commanders, whatever the hell you want to call them, bro. Like, dude, they literally get a new name like every single year. Like, guys, like, come on, just figure out a damn name. Like, bro, like, why the heck are they called the Commanders, bro? Shit is ass. But we got the Colts and the Commanders. Listen, when Jaden Daniels is healthy, I think Washington can be a pretty solid team. But, I don't really know what moves Washington really made this offseason. And then as for the Colts, I mean, they lost Michael Pittman, one of their best weapons on their offense. But I'm going to take the Colts here for now. I definitely think if they have a healthy Jonathan Taylor and Daniel Jones, I think, they are a solid team at best. Like, I think if Daniel Jones is healthy, I think they can win at least 10 games max. But I think losing Pittman is probably going to hurt them. But, they do have studs. They got guys like Alec Pierce now. They got Josh Downs. They still got Jonathan Taylor. They obviously got that really good tight end out of Penn State and Tyler Warren. That guy's an absolute stud. But I got the Colts advancing, all right? Up next, guys, we have the Dallas Cry Girls versus the Miami Dolphins. Listen, the likelihood of the Dallas Cowboys winning a Super Bowl every single year is like literally the equivalent of trying to find the sun when you're outside of the Milky Way. Like, that's literally how unlikely the Dallas Cowboys are going to win a Super Bowl. Like, guys, Cowboys fans will literally say when they're like 2-15 that they're saying like, oh, we still have a chance to win the division. We still have a chance to make the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl as long as, all of these teams lose or whatever. Like, guys, like, they're so delusional, so annoying. Like, Jerry Jones is an absolute bum. Like, I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys to save my damn life. I mean, come on, bro. I cannot stand the Cowboys. As for the Dolphins, I mean, the Dolphins are the Dolphins. They're literally, cutting everyone from their team. Like, they're probably going to be the worst team in the NFL next season. So I'll probably take Dallas because Dallas is usually a good regular season team every single year. And then watch, they're gonna have the most loaded offense on paper. All of that just to go 6-11. Like, guys, bro, like the freaking Cry Girls, man, I can't stand them, bro. They're freaking ass. And plus, how many of these do you guys have in 30 years, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't care that you guys have 5, bro. Like, those things are older than the Big Bang itself. Like, I probably bet the last time that the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, you had the fucking dinosaurs watching that shit, bro. You had the freaking rocks from the Big Bang watching that. You had freaking black holes watching that. Like, I mean, like, guys, you guys didn't even have real humans watching you guys win Super Bowls. Dinosaurs were still watching you guys win Super Bowls. Black holes from the early days of the universe were watching you guys win Super Bowls. Like, guys, like, you had freaking dinosaurs as your freaking refs. And plus, color TV wasn't even around the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl. And, the freaking multiverse wasn't even around the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Like, it's crazy. But, yeah. Okay, that's enough with roasting the Cowboys. Let's move on to the next matchup. Up next, guys, we have my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds, dickhead. Versus the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the 28-3 Atlanta Falcons. But you guys should know the answer to this question. I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons. And here's why. Because, I honestly think, 28-3, like, if you add it up. Okay, what the heck am I saying? You guys already know who I'm gonna pick. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles, obviously. I'm just joking. But give me the Eagles. I mean, they are one of the most recent Super Bowl champions. They still have a top 5 roster in the entire NFL. They had a great draft. It all depends on the AJ Brown situation. I really want AJ to remain as an Eagle, but he's probably going to go to the Patriots. But no matter what happens with AJ Brown, I still think that the Eagles from top to bottom have a top 5 roster in the NFL. And I still definitely think, at least on paper or going into this year, they are a top 5 team going into the NFL. Like, I think the 3 best teams in the NFL going into this going into the upcoming season are the Eagles, the Rams, and the Seahawks. That's not in any order. But yeah, I think those three are the three best teams in the NFL. All right. Okay, guys, moving on here to the next side of the bracket, we have the Jets versus the Lions. I mean, we basically have trash versus garbage. But if we're being honest, if we're in the current times, the Lions are the way better team. I mean, last year they did have sort of a down year, but I do expect a bounce back this year from this Lions team. I mean, I know they lost a guy in David Montgomery, but they still got Jahmyr Gibbs. They got St. Brown. They got Jamison Williams. They got Sam Laporta. They got Jared Goff, who's a pretty solid quarterback. So I definitely think the Lions are still better. Like, I definitely think the two worst teams in the NFL next year are going to be the Jets and the Dolphins. I think those are the two worst teams in the NFL. But I am going to pick the Lions here, obviously, to advance. I don't even think that's a question. But let's move on here. Up next, guys, we have the Panthers versus the Packers. I mean, listen, both of these teams are pretty solid. I mean, the Packers blew what, like a 21-3 lead against the freaking Bears last year in the playoffs in that crazy overtime game. I mean, bro, literally, they lost against Caleb Williams as the ass, all right? They lost against Mr. LGBTQ himself, Caleb Williams. Like, guys, I would deadass date Caleb Williams right now, bruh. Like, guys, I'm literally his twin. I look exactly like him. No, I'm kidding. I won't. But hey, Caleb, if you need a man, y'all know who to call, bruh. I'm just kidding. I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm a fucking Eagles fan, all right? Go Birds, dickhead. But yeah, dude, I don't know who's gonna win this. But as for the Panthers, I mean, they're one of the youngest teams in the NFL. I think they have a bright future. Definitely think Tedroa McMillan's going to have a great year again. But this is tough. But I'm going to go with the upset. Give me the Panthers, man. Because fuck the Packers. We don't play, bruh. All right? Up next, guys, we have the Patriots versus the Raiders. Obviously, the Patriots were just in the Super Bowl. I think they are about to get... unfortunately about to get A.J. Brown soon, but I don't think the Patriots are going to be as good as they were last year because they're going to have a harder schedule, but I'm still going to take the Patriots. I'm still going to take the Patriots over the Raiders. I know the Raiders had a tremendous offseason, but I still think the Patriots are just a smidge better, so I'm going to take the Patriots over the Raiders, all right? Up next, guys, we have the Rams and the Ravens. Like I said earlier, the Rams are a top 3 team in the NFL. But I think when the Ravens are healthy, I think when Lamar is healthy, I still think they're, a top 5 team in the league. But I'm going to go with the Rams here. I mean, they still got Stafford, who's playing at it's elite level. He just won the MVP. I mean, I think the Rams are going to be nasty next season. So I'm going to go with the Rams here to move on, but barely. All right. Up next, guys, we have the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks versus the Saints. I mean, the Seahawks just won the Super Bowl, so this should be pretty obvious. I'm going to go with the defending Super Bowl champions Seattle Seahawks to move on to the next round. All right. Up next, guys, we have the Steelers versus the Texans. The Texans have an amazing defense. And, it all depends on how good CJ Stroud plays. I mean, his only good year so far has just been his rookie year. Like, ever since his rookie year, he hasn't been the same. I mean, he was amazing in his rookie year. I mean, he had one of the best rookie seasons for a quarterback ever. Like, one of the best. But after that, he just fell off. Like, he hasn't been the same player since. But I definitely think from top to bottom, and especially with their defense, I definitely think Houston's better than Pittsburgh. So I'm going to go with Houston over Pittsburgh, all right? Up next, guys, we have Minnesota versus the Tennessee Titans. The Titans definitely got better. I like the draft that they had. I still think Cam Ward's a good quarterback, but I think the Vikings, I think they're more polished. I think they're better top to bottom. Give me the Vikings over the Titans, all right? All right, guys, and then that sets up our next round here. We have the 49ers versus the Bills. Ooh, this is tough, bro. This is so tough. But if I had to pick, man, I'm gonna have to pick the 49ers, unfortunately, bro. I mean, if they were more healthy last year, I think they would have won way more games. Like if they had a healthy Kittle all year, a healthy Christian McCaffrey all year. I mean, CMC last year for them was healthy relatively all year. But if they had a healthy Brock Purdy, healthy George Kittle, a actually good Brendan Ayuk last year, like if they were more healthy, if they had a healthy Fred Warner, I definitely think they would have won way more games. I think they would have. I think that entire NFC West would have the top 3 teams in the NFL. But I'm going to take the Niners there, all right? Up next, we have the Broncos and Bucks. I like the Broncos in this. They have the best defense and the best O-line, and they have and they also have a top 15, top 10 quarterback in Bo Nix. So I'm going to take the Broncos over the Buccaneers. If my computer can stop freezing for 1 second, that would be great. See, why is my computer freezing? Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Next, guys, we have the Chargers and Colts. I got the Chargers, obviously. Then we have Cowboys versus Eagles. All-time rivalry. You know what? You guys already know what I'm going to say. Give me the Cowboys over the Eagles. And here's why. Because Dak Prescott clears Jalen Hurts, bro. If you guys thought I was an Eagles fan, I'm not. I'm a Cowboys fan. They just put the wrong logo on this. See, this is actually supposed to be a star, but actually a kindergartner draw it, and it turned out to be an eagle. So I am a Cowboys fan. Go Cowboys. Dak Prescott's a way better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Jerry Jones is better than Jeffrey Lurie. I mean, come on, bro. Like, guys, we literally have 5 rings. I don't care if we go 2-15 next year. We are still gonna sneak into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, bro, with only 2 wins. So give me the Cowboys over the Eagles, okay? Moving on over here. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Give me the fucking Eagles. Go Birds, dickhead. All right. You guys really thought I was a Cowboys fan, huh? I know many of you probably already clicked off this video already, but give me the Eagles, obviously, over the Dallas Cry Girlies, okay? Up next, guys, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Lions. Give me the Lions, obviously. Panthers and Patriots. Give me the Panthers, man. Upset, baby. Come on, because fuck the Patriots, man. Ooh, up next, we have a heavyweight battle between the Rams and the Seahawks. Ooh, this is tough. I think the Rams, bruh, like, they could have beaten the Seahawks in the playoffs, but you know what? I gotta take the defending Super Bowl champs. Give me the Seahawks over the Rams in a crazy upset. I know the Seahawks they did lose a lot in the offseason, especially on their defense, but you still gotta take the defending champs. You just have to. You have to take the defending Super Bowl champs. And the Rams didn't win the Super Bowl last year, so I'm going to take the Seahawks to advance, all right? Up next, guys, we have the Vikings and the Texans. Give me the Texans, obviously, because they have one of the best defenses in the damn league, all right? Then we have Lions and Panthers. Give me the Lions. Then we have Seahawks versus Texans. Give me the Seahawks. Then we have let's see what else here. Then we have Broncos and 49ers. You know what? Give me the Broncos, bro. Fuck that shit, all right? And then give me the Eagles over the Chargers, okay? Okay, what the heck is going on here? It should honestly really be these 4 that are in. I don't know why it's that, but all right, we got Seahawks and Lions. Give me the Seahawks. And then we got and then we got Broncos, Eagles. Give me the Eagles. And then, who is the best team in the NFL going into next season? And you already know who I'm picking, man. Oh, bro, it's DK! Come on, bro. We're going back to the Super Bowl, man. Stop playing with the birds, baby. Let's go. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, if you guys did, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on that little bell notification, and share this video with somebody that you know. But anyways, it is your boy, Noah the Beast, out. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless you, and we don't play, bruh. Let's go. You guys have a good one, man. Let's go.